Looks can be really deceiving in life. Going to share with you, well, a not so humorous story that actually happened to me way back in the 90s. Let's talk about it back in a minute. Oops, hurry up. Hi, this is Jan from New York City. My channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. You're probably wondering, why do I do this? Well, if I tap on my intro tune, I don't know what it is. It has nothing to do with me. I have no control over it. But the sound of the music on the intros, for some reason, they're just way louder. I didn't do it. It's just born that way. So if I don't go like this, I will blow out my eardrums. I just can't do that. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? I love to help people keep their money. And I want to talk to you today about how looks are totally deceiving. Okay. This happened years ago on the Upper East Side. I was sitting outside of a building, and it wasn't like a stoop, like where there's like multiple steps, like let's say 7 or 8 steps in order to get into the building. It was just like a one-step stoop on a building that I used to be near. Okay. And I just happened to sit there, like when you're younger, you don't care. You just like sit any old place. I was like sitting on this like little step on First Avenue. Guess it was about in the 70s, like maybe 72nd Street, about that area. And that day was a Saturday. So I was dressed very casually. I looked atrocious. Like when you clean the house, I ran out to get some last minute groceries or whatever at that point. And I had on a cap. Well, I like baseball caps, but I don't wear them on here anymore like I used to. Anyway, so I had my baseball cap on. I just like looked like really like I don't know, like I fell out of bed type of look. So I'm sitting there just taking a little rest, hanging out there. And all of a sudden, somebody tried to offer to give me like as if I was sitting there like a panhandler. I was just sitting there minding my business, like, no, I don't need your money. That was an embarrassing moment. I said, never sit on that step and never look like as sloppy as you did that day sitting on those steps. But a lot of people walked around that way, like just sporty looking with their little cap on. I was like, wow. I said, no, thank you. I mean, at that time, I believe I was still teaching at that time when that happened to me. And I'm like, wait a minute, I'm a paid teacher here, and you're coming up to me like offering me a quarter. I'm like, no, thank you. Looks are deceiving. That person didn't know that I had a decent job. Not that teachers make a lot of money, because they really don't. But I had a job, and I was employed. Looks are deceiving. Okay. Now, like I might have mentioned, no, I did mention actually on an audio, I believe. Let me fix my microphone. Sorry. So, all right. I mentioned this on an audio show, I believe, that I knew of. He's still alive. I mean, I didn't know him personally, but I could identify him if I wanted to in the street. This person walks around Manhattan or even Queens or even Brooklyn, because I believe this person owns lots of properties. This is what people tell me. He walks around like he fell out of bed. He does that with great intention. I am positive that that person does that with great intention. Therefore, when people start judging others as if they know everything about that person, no. One cannot judge a book by its cover. Some people on purpose want to be not noticed, want to be as part of the background, like the many bricks behind me in my virtual background. Some people on purpose want to be that way. And it works for them. That's totally cool. So, like I always say, judge not, less not. There you go. All right. That's one thing I wanted to mention today. The other thing that I want to mention today is really important. And it's in alignment with what I just mentioned. We are all works in progress. There is no competition. There is no race. I'm not flying to this invisible goal. Every single day, I just try to improve on whatever it is that I need to do. Will it always work out that way? No, even despite my best intentions and best plans. No, not necessarily. But am I going to give up trying? No. Why? Because trying is succeeding. Trying is succeeding. So let's go back to saving money. All roads lead to financials on this channel. Okay, you might wake up with great intention, have a plan. Something happens in your home or apartment, and somebody needs some money of yours, and you were like, "Whoa, I really wanted to like squirrel it away in my, my $1 a day or $2 a day or $5, squirrel it away on one of your money saving goals." And then something happens, and you're helpful and you're kind and you help out. Does that make you a bad person? No. Does that mean you should give up your goal? No. What it means is you dust yourself off, you pat yourself on the back for doing a kind deed, but then you become once again laser focused on your original goal. You see, I will always say that trying is succeeding. So let's say that you intended to do the $1 a day, and that's $7 a week. And for some reason or another, you had to forfeit $7. Don't give up the ship so fast. Even if it's not $7, like 7 green dollar bills, find an alternative plan that week that will help you save $7 or more. I'm just using this as a figure, as an example. For example, let's say you need to go to the grocery store that same week, or you think you need to go to the grocery store. You might be saving way more than $7 when the light bulb goes off in your head and you remember all the things that many of us here on our frugal channels remind each other about. Shopping your freezer, shopping your pantry, shopping your stockpile first. Instead of just saving the $7, which was your original intention, you may be keeping $50, $60, or $70. Question, now how do you feel about things? So take that minute and realize life is ever changing. Maybe that person needed that $7 available cash for whatever the reason. We don't know the reason. You were kind enough, you gave it away. But are there other areas that you could work with that will still help you to achieve your goal? You may be happily surprised. So here's a little bit of a homework assignment for those who want to do it. Ask yourself this week, do I really have to go to the grocery store? Or can I work with the tons of stuff I might have, but I am underutilizing? This is key. This is important. I think this is something very, very worthwhile. There you go. All right. Now, there is one thing that I'm going to ask you to do, and I really appreciate it because you'll be helping others. When this video gets shared because of the better algorithm, because of the likes, guess what? More people are helped. So I'm going to have to lift this over my head and tap. Back in a minute. Have an amazing, fantastic day. Take good care now. Bye bye.